From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2187, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, October 2nd, 2019. Good news for U.S. amateurs wishing to operate in Australia. The Australian regulator is renewing the reciprocal license agreement between the two nations.
In April 2019, the Australian Communications and Media Authority placed a hold on the issuing of reciprocal licences for US hams. The ACMA recently announced reinstatement of reciprocity for holders of approved equivalent US licence classes who wish to operate for as long as 12 months. Those wishing to operate longer must pass the Australian Amateur Radio Regulations exam. The ACMA's long-awaited review of licence conditions has just been announced. Entry-level foundation licence holders are no longer restricted from operating digital modes or with homebrew equipment. All classes of licence may operate all modes. HF mode bandwidth restrictions have been relaxed, with a bandwidth of up to 8 kHz allowed. But the 630 and 2200 metre bands retain a maximum bandwidth of 2.1 kHz. Geographic restrictions are to be implemented for the use of the shared 3.6 GHz band. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jason Daniels, VK2LAW.
If you wanted to be part of this summer's CPAC Workshop in Oregon, you still can. Just do it online.
Hams who were unable to attend this year's CPAC, the Northwestern Division Convention of the ARRL, can still benefit from the discussions they missed during the three-day gathering this summer in Oregon. Visit the website seapac.org and view Power and Communication When Everything Goes Dark, a workshop which was recently uploaded for viewing. The workshop was led by Mark Brakey, KB7 RHI, Delvin Bunton, NS7U, and Karen Trumball, KE7 NYH. Meanwhile, the committee is already organizing next year's event, which will be held from June 5th through the 7th at the Seaside Convention Center, which has been newly renovated. The guest speaker will be cardiologist Scott Wright, K0MD, of Rochester, Minnesota, editor of the ARRL National Contest Journal. Meanwhile, catch up on the proceedings from this past summer and make your plans to attend next year. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Andy Morrison, K9AWM.
Top honors are being given out by the Radio Club of America this autumn.
A number of radio amateurs are among those being honored by the Radio Club of America as recipients of the group's 2019 awards. They include Ham Nation's own Bob Heil, K9EID, who is being given the Alfred H. Grebe Award for Excellence in Engineering and Manufacturing of Radio Equipment, Martin F. Jew, K5FLU, owner of MFJ Enterprises, who is receiving the Barry Goldwater Amateur Radio Award for his contributions to ham radio, Henry Richter, W6VZA, who is receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award, which recognizes significant achievements that have advanced the art and science of wireless technology, and George R. Stoll, WA0KBT, who is the recipient of the Fred M. Link Award for his achievements in land mobile radio communications. Ham is also numbered among the RCA Fellows named, having been nominated for the honor by the membership. A list of all recipients this year and in previous years can be found at radioclubofamerica.org. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jack Parker, W8ISH.
And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for 4 decades and counting at arnewsline.org. With Jason Daniels, VK2LAW, Andy Morrison, K9AWM, Jack Parker, W8ISH, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe. I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW. 7-3. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.